Welcome back to the Steel Soul Silksong run, everybody. I've got to say, this is the funniest map. I just don't have anything I can't add to it because I'm trying to get the stupid Act 3 purple quilt, so it just looks like this. Occasionally I open my map and I just forget. Today, what we're going to be doing, the map's not a great visual aid, but I'm trying to do my best here. We're going to be backtracking through everything in the Citadel we've seen so far, so the Coral Chambers, the Whispering Vaults, and the Underworks, whose map I apparently did not find, as well as maybe Biowater, definitely the slab. In fact, I kind of want to do this lab first, so let's go to jail. All right, took me long enough to find it. Oh, he's not even here. I thought the first time you came here, there was a jail guy, but apparently it's like dependent on what part of the game you're in or something. I have no idea. All that time and effort wasted. I just have to go get called in Greymore like I was thinking the entire time I was looking for this place. Grumble, grumble. Well, I didn't find jail, but I figured out where Chakra goes when she's not at any of the places I thought she would be. I guess after you do Bone Bottom, she moves to Bellheart, so yeah, it makes sense that she'd be here, I guess. I've just never seen her up here. My entire first run, I just never noticed her chilling out in Bellheart. Huh. Now, unfortunately, the guy who arrested me last time doesn't seem to exist. I'm about to look up how to get arrested, because he was around here somewhere, and he's just not anymore, which is deeply confusing. Okay, so after looking into it, to find a Wardenfly, there are a couple spots they can spawn. No one's even mentioning the one that caught me in my first playthrough in Greymore. I don't know where the hell he is or what the conditions for him are, but he's not there anymore. What I did find out is that everyone is saying you have to beat Grohl and get captured in putrefied ducks next to the Key of the Apostate, so we'll get to it later, not right now. Instead, we're gonna fully explore the Citadel because as you can tell by our map, there's some exploring left to be done. Weirdly enough, I think one of the best places for me to start exploring in the Citadel is going to be the White Ward, because the White Ward connects over to the Grand Bellway and it connects down. It sort of links up the bottom of these two areas, so it's not really backtracking, it is something new. Oh, hey Zaza, what's up? I'll help him out. But I feel like it's going to make it much easier in a general sense. He is so hyped back there. It's gonna make it much easier in a general sense to connect everything together, and it'll give me a path to the Underworks where I want to start exploring anyway. What's up, Garmond? How you doing, man? You have to love Garmond's enthusiasm if nothing else. Anyways, we have arrived at the White Ward. Just a quick run east from the Ventrica. Use the white key we got ages ago. Fun fact, if you don't pick it up, the merchant will pick it up and sell it to you immediately, which is a neat thing, if an inconvenient thing. Just like Grendel, if you don't pick shit up immediately, someone will find it and sell it to you later. Anyway, once this gets to the bottom, we need to send it back up. How do I do that exactly? Now, there's a way to do it, but I apparently don't recall the way. It's so slow. I'm probably supposed to call it and then jump on top of it, maybe? That would do it. Anyways, let's quickly loot everything there is in White Ward. Not too much around, to be honest. Mostly just spooky as hell. Although now that I'm here, I'm realizing gonna have to come back later for Sherma's quest, but whatever. I imagine that quest doesn't even unlock until I open White Ward, since I haven't seen it yet. All right, so we're gonna press the button and immediately dive down. Yes, perfect. And that opens up the elevator shaft to get this spool fragment I thought was a mash shard that eluded me for so long in that first playthrough. I'm told that you don't need the super jump for the unravel, but like, how exactly do I not need the super jump? Can I grapple it? I'm not seeing any way to go up here. Like, the unraveled path is up here, isn't it? Where is the unraveled path? Hold up. Yeah, so the interactive map says that I'm going towards the Coral Commandment and the Sergeant's Key is somewhere else. The interactive map also does very specifically say that you can do this, and it's got a little diagram for it. We don't need to mess with that anymore. That's where I'm at. Diagram or not, I'm not getting it. It's entirely possible it was been patched out since the interactive map had its thing, because there have been some minor terrain changes like that. But I'm just gonna be on my way. I don't care anymore. I'm good. Also, that was a clean fight against a Mortician. I usually fuck those up several times. Got the injector brand for my troubles, but that's not the only thing we're here for. Couple hidden paths later, we have a grappling point we can grab, and I believe it just spits out the key, right? Amongst other things, it seems. Can I go up this? We're gonna have to fight people about this. I don't want to fight people about this. You just leave me alone? Nah, it's just a pit. You can't go in there. Damn shame. Also, I was thinking I had missed a hidden path at some point, but I didn't. There's no hidden path I failed to open in my first run. That was just the objectives on my interactive map physically blocking the connection between these zones. There is no connection between White Ward and Coral Chambers. That shit's not happening. But we've dropped from White Ward into the Underworks. And I mean, we're here now, I guess. We had to come back. There was no avoiding it. The Underworks are just a hassle, man. I don't even have the money to pay the merchant, so we're gonna have to come back again later. Apparently it just never came down here, never grabbed this spool fragment. Whatever, picking it up now. All right, now to do the exploration of the cauldron that I know I did not do the first time. Last time I was here, I just got the claw line and got out immediately, meaning I missed several things, at least on the left side. Who knows what else I've missed. Wow, I don't like this room at all. I'm gonna do this again with more planning. Oh, I didn't think they just exploded when they got near me. I, for some reason, misremembered how this enemy works. Anyways, fully saved. Next up, I think we need to cross over to the other side of the cauldron. I'm not 100% sure if that's right. I love that trap so much. That gets me every time. So what's absolutely crazy is aside from that one flea, apparently, I got everything else in the zone except for the map. And I just got out immediately because I hate this place to death with all the smashing chainsaws around. Why would I stay around any longer than I absolutely had to? Yeah, I just didn't go into the room with the map, apparently. Just never walked in here. Anyway, it's time to save and quit back to the Ventrica because we are done with this zone. Although I may as well pick up whatever it is at the end of this. I think it's like a coral companion or something. Maybe a bone scroll. Wait, isn't there something down here? What am I missing? I came in this area and didn't click on the map. Well, that's even funnier, to be honest with you. Anyways, we're back in the White Ward because we're not quite done with the Underworks. There's a roundabout connection through the surgical key, and that's the last thing we need to do in both of these zones. So let's go fight the unraveling at a slightly more appropriate time than we did last time at the very end of Act 3. To be honest with you, I'm not expecting much more than we got in Act 3. He's kind of a basic bitch boss if you ask me, but maybe I'm being a bit too rude. Maybe it deserves more credit than I'm giving it. Also, I did not catch, even in all my editing, that he was just like dead on the ground right there at the start of the fight. He's just hanging out. 4 hits to kill might be a little bit rough. Also, it is very dark in here. I think I'm gonna use a spell to cure these two immediately. Because those can be a problem. I don't want to fight those. Those guys get crazy. All right, you have lights, thank God. Oh, I tried to use my spell and it instantly roared me out of it. That's a waste of good silk. I'm doing it badly. You know what I'm actually doing? I thought that I am 1 hit from dead. That broke my mask and I didn't realize it. Holy fuck. What I was going to say is I think I'm swinging with Wanderer's Nail timings. And honestly, this is a Wanderer's Nail ass ball, so let's fix that. Ooh, it has no blue slots. It's not like we don't have plenty of memory lockets going around. Why not? Get the flint slate in here. Get the fractured mask. Honestly, maybe get the multi-binder with this ball. So I'll just take Injector Brand because it's generically good, you know? I don't think I have Magnetized Dice equipped for quite a while as well, which is unfortunate. I think this is how I want it set up. But while I'm doing this, let's quickly make sure... Yeah, we don't need that compass. It's been a while since I had the Wanderer quest. It is very fast indeed. This also might mark the start of me starting to use Hunter's Crest a lot less throughout the rest of the run. Because I do want to play with Witch and Architect and even Shaman a lot more than I did last time. All right, take 2. Hopefully it starts up a little quicker this time. Then we need to position correctly to kill both of these guys when they spawn. Oh, they don't spawn next to each other every time, just sometimes. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Do I want to try to damage stack on the first one? No, I don't. Just want to get a couple of hits and back off. Okay, let's do it a little bit better this time. Wait, no. You're actually pretty safe on the ground when he comes up, I think. I should heal that. All right, we're gonna damage tank this time. Oh, we're not gonna damage tank this time. He's had it. He's done. That's gotta be it. There's no way it's wrong to do that. Oh, he's gonna do spears. I'm wasting shards. It's fine. Who needs shards? We're just gonna put as much damage into him as possible there. Assuming it's worth. Yeah, it's not going great for the boss. I'm just gonna heal. Yeah, well, nothing to do with that. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. He's gonna do he's gonna do spears again. He's gonna waste. He's not doing spears again. That was a mistake, buddy. Shit. Man, that was such a good attempt, but I just fucked up so badly right at the end. I think we've got this guy's number. It's not going to be a problem. Definitely the final nail upgrade made a big difference for me my first attempt on this guy, though. He's much more of a real boss when you don't have nail +4. If you told me the Unraveled would be taking me this many attempts, I would not have believed you. I think I'm on attempt 5. I've had some really good attempts. I keep choking it right at the end. Like, it's not a very hard fight. I know it's not, but something about this, man. I switched over to Wanderer with Flint Slate. It's very, very good. The damage is absolutely worth the risk, but I just keep messing up. Even that, like, that's a simple thing. It kills both of them every time. Unless you just fuck it up and take 3 damage because you wait slightly too long to cast it. Just choking left and right on this guy. It's not that hard, man. It's fine. We play it slow and cautiously in phase 1 to get back to full health. I think you just risk getting hit there. I think it's just fine. God damn it. Really? Man, what a terrible attempt this has been. Oh my god, I've gotten hit by his, like, the tip of his ass twice. I have to get real lucky on this ad phase to be able to keep going. I've got health, at least. Okay, we're back to full health, finally. I didn't know what to do there to make sure I didn't take damage ever. Ow, didn't even see it. All right, we're gonna damage tank this one. There's no damage tank, there's only damage. Okay, that's dealt with. Pop this. Oh, he's not ready yet. Gonna do it again. This might be spears, though. I might have just wasted it. It's fine if it's spears. There's only one more damage tank cycle left in this fight. This is fine. Right, I can't pogo him. That's not how this boss works. Got him. Okay. Not a good attempt. I never felt like I did Unraveled properly a single time in this set of fights, but hey, we got there eventually on one of these attempts, finally getting that second Silk Heart. I think normally you get it from Lace 2. I'm pointedly saving Lace 2 and the High Hall's Gauntlet for the very end of the save. I want to back up the save at that point so I can do those two fights over and over and over again with different crests and different setups, because like the only fight I can replay on my other save is Lost Lace. I'm going to back this up so I have like all the Act 3 fights and the best fights in Act 2 still left at the end of this save, which isn't too big of a deal. Like, a Silk Heart's honestly not that important of a thing. So delaying that until the very end of Act 2 is like not important at all. Especially since the Shaman Crest, which is the thing that cares the most about the Silk Heart, is locked into Act 3 anyway. Now, that took me way longer than I expected it to. Took me way more shards than I expected it to. But hey, we got through it. Genuinely a much better fight than I gave it credit for the first time. The Nail +4 just absolutely trivializes that shit, man. Also, Wanderer's Crest is the best crest for that fight as well. All right, maybe not the best crest. It's probably pretty much on par with cheesing him with Cogflies, right? And also that boss fight drops us into the Underworks, which gives us the last memory locket in the Underworks, and we're cleared on White Ward and Underworks now. 9 hours and 32 in the save. Not like a great pace, but good enough. So something crazy to me is checking my interactive map. It looks like I've done everything in Coral Chambers already, which I wasn't really expecting, to be honest. Also, wasn't planning on fighting these guys, but now that I'm here, I guess I'm fighting them. Like, I need the rosaries. It seems inefficient to farm later and not kill these guys. But what I'm on my way towards, well, originally it was the High Halls, but I've changed my mind immediately. We're going to clear out the bottom of Cogwork Core, provided we can get there alive. No problem. I was never worried. Let's get Wanderer's Crest off immediately. So previously, I basically did nothing in Cogwork Core, which means we still have this gauntlet to do. Man, I am bad at the video game sometimes. This is the funniest part of the gauntlet by far. Can you handle stationary platforming challenges? Surprisingly, no, actually. Yep, that's about right. Genuinely worried for my life here. Is that the right use of silk? I don't know. What? If you grapple that guy, it just doesn't work. All right, I'm done with this one. Let me out. That was an unpleasant way for that to go down. I guess I needed to save my silk for later. Oh, and I'm actually not done with Coral Chambers. Running here underneath the area where you resurrect Second Sentinel reminds me I've never done any of those, so I definitely have some more to do. Good job, boys. What are you doing? I should probably just kill these guys first. Clever girl. Really? And then you spawn me on the other side? That's filthy. Now I have no silk for healing. We're totally fine for the last part if they'll just stay anywhere near me. Yeah, it's not very hard when you save silk for that. Think you're so funny, backing away. You little shits. Yeah, we're just gonna use a spell on that. No, thank you. Not interested in dealing with the shield right now. The reason we're doing all this, I think, is a fillet. I forget what the map said we're going towards. No, it's a mask shard. Much better than a fillet. And that finishes off a mask as well. Probably would have beat and unraveled a lot earlier if I had one extra mask, considering how many attempts got right to the end of that and then choked it out. Oh well. And coming down to the bottom right area, I know this is somewhere that has something in it because I ended up forgetting it until the very end of my first playthrough. I think it was a spool fragment. Hello there. Just gonna leave. I don't care. You can't make me care. Yeah, this is it. Is it a spool fragment? Yeah, it's a spool fragment. Can't always be mass shards, although this one should actually be closer to being useful than a mass quill since I need 4 more to get anything done there. That'll be the cogwork core done, I think. Well, obviously not the upper section, but you know what I mean. No, I've definitely missed something because I never grabbed the map for the cogwork core, did I? Which is especially funny because I'm pretty sure it's just in the room that I bench at. I just never went up. Yeah, that's an embarrassing one. Now, genuinely, I don't remember. Did I do the upper cogwork core? I kind of feel like I did. I did not. Okay. That was apparently my routing save I'm misremembering. All blurring together. Too much Silksong all in one go lately. Let's do the best platforming in the game real quick, then. How do I want to do this? The cool way, obviously. Anyone who says this isn't their favorite section of the game, why? Just why not? You know it could be your favorite section of the game. Nothing's stopping you. Ooh, I did not know Silk region worked like that, where using the Silk hauls the region on the next piece. So I ended up cutting off the region. There's probably a much faster way to do that too, now that I really think about it, but oh well. Yeah, no, I don't really feel the grappling hooks right. Oh, damn it. Well, the hazard spawn's over here, apparently, which, like, cool, I guess. Did I ever go over there? I don't remember going over there. I probably needed that grappling hook, huh? Yeah. Getting a little bit too big for my bridges here. Let's actually bring the grappling hook over. We might need that. Come on, buddy. I don't know that we do need it. It's just a lot easier than what I was doing, right? We definitely didn't need it. Not as stylish as it could be. A lot of mistakes, because, I mean, I'm the one doing the platforming, but not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to be editing out this puzzle. This shit sucks. I'm just going to look up the numbers. I'm not doing it. It'll be faster, and I'm not going to have fun either way. What an interesting and well-made puzzle. I had such a good time at the top of the cogwork core. It's not even a puzzle, man. It's just like, hey, spin all the shit until it lines up. There's no puzzle. There's no mental acuity. It's just, are the lines matching? It's just such a pain in the ass. It's like the world's worst Rubik's Cube. I don't know what to describe it as, only that I have no shortage of spite for it. It's not a real puzzle. Real puzzles have logic, and that one's just like a picture matching game with no lead, so it has a lot of trial and error. It's only trial and error. That's why I'm so salty about it. I don't know why I dislike it so much. It's because of my first playthrough. I tried to went up here. I was like, oh, well, obviously someone's supposed to tell me what that looks like. It'd be ridiculous. They just wanted me to fiddle with it until something happens. Anyway, unreasonable solid aside about the puzzle at the top. I absolutely love the cogwork core. All right, and you might recognize where we are now. It's time for the high halls. We're not going to complete it, but we are going to do the entire zone short of the gauntlet. The High Halls Gauntlet and Lace 2 will stay until the very end of Act 2 for the reasons I was saying earlier about wanting a save where I could fight everything at once. So how tough are these dudes with nail throwing? Oh, that's gonna make the gauntlet a lot easier. Oh, that's gonna make the gauntlet much easier. I did that thing with the nail +2 and basically nothing else previously. Jesus. Bit of a diff. We need to go all the way to the top here for something. Gonna tell you what, the interactive map doesn't feel like having an icon for this one. Only 4 hits for those guys. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. This is not nearly as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Reaching the top of the high halls, we get our spool fragment. We have so much silk, man. I feel like in my first playthrough, I was using spool extender to get to this point for most of the run. Hey, buddy. I hear a really tedious pain in the ass enemy. Be a shame if something happened to you. Oh man, this part's usually really inconvenient. Not anymore. These upgrades do work, you know. Hopefully those rosaries weren't too important. Oh, hey, it's one of the resting spots. I knew I was looking for something up top, but I totally forgot why I was here. I believe this is the Cogfly room, which is one of the big reasons I wanted to come here. I am not above cheesing Cogflies. It's the second time in the game we will Cogfly the shit out of anything we don't like. I'm looking at you, Grohl. Although we do want some tool upgrades before we really commit to that bit. Okay, there's a hidden room off to the right side of High Halls that my friend just sent me a picture of on the map that I literally never noticed in my run. I'm not even sure where it would be because it's somewhere beneath me to the right, which doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be here? That feels like where it should be. The Cogfly door is above it. No, because there's nothing directly to its left. So I'm below it already. I guess we can kill all of the, what are they called? Silk Maidens? Whatever they are. Silk Claw monster things. We can get rid of all of those right now. Provided I'm good at platforming. Let's deal with that real quick. Is that right to do? I guess in some ways I'm making the gauntlet a little bit too easy. Aren't I? They're stealing the silk that I don't got. It's real rude of them. Anyways, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be dead very soon. Because, like, I don't want to deal with these dudes in the entire Citadel for the rest of time. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. That's every single one of them dead. They'll never spawn again, to my understanding. And I'll drop down and get the bench, open the shortcuts, all that jazz. But that's not what I'm here for. There's supposed to be a hidden path above me, and I can't even hazard a guess as to where it's at. And honestly, that just irks me. I need to know. Okay, this thing that looks like it should be something is where Second Sentinel lives in Act 3. That's why I can't figure that out. That I can make sense of, at least. But I don't know what I missed here, and the only place I can think of that could even have something is here, but there is no feedback for a breakable wall there whatsoever. Oh, that top is a bit difficult to get through, but I think it's kind of a moot point. Ah, damn it. I don't think there's gonna be anything above it anyway. I need 2 silk for what I was trying to do there. Okay, I think I'm already past it. I am already past it for sure. I have no idea what it could be. It's got to be something weird shit that's only available in Act 3 or something, because looking at the interactive map, it is below this and above the path I've already opened, and that doesn't exist. There's nothing on these right walls that it could possibly be. So whatever the thing on this map is, it must be Act 3 only. I've got no fucking idea what it is. I look forward to figuring that out before the end of the save. Anyways, I'm not interested in doing the High Halls Gauntlet right now. I've opened the path there. I've got a simple key for this, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Well, I've got the gold to buy one, and I'm interested in figuring out what that is because I've forgotten. So I'll go get it, I guess. Oh, I don't have the gold to buy one. I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding. Also, Sherma, wake up. You're supposed to be going to whiteboard. Come on. I love you, little bellboy, but you gotta get on with your quest. Also, it occurs to me that I haven't sung with Sherma. I've never seen him since getting the needle in, so, do you think the constant chorus of ahoy, ahoy is improving the song? I have seen it recommended that you can just use cogflies and farm these guys super efficiently. I'm gonna give it a shot since I need to grind out some rosaries anyway. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest with you. Cogflies do a little bit of fucking around, though, if I'm being honest. Definitely making it easier, though. And I can just buy the shard pouches to get them back anyway. Definitely don't want to eat hits, though. That's minus 20 rosaries every time I let it hit me. So I only get to use them, like, for 2 kills each cycle. That's a lot of shards, to be honest. The guides that are advertising this process don't act like you're using that many shards to summon the dudes. Oh, they fixed a bug where these guys were restored to full health between zone transitions. I bet that made them last forever previously. I'm almost 100% sure that's exactly what happened, in fact. There's probably a better way to do this than what I've been doing, but I have been finishing off the Choir Cloak quest I just got by full farming this room in the Grand Bellway. There are only 3 guys that drop Choir Cloaks in here, and they're all a little bit finicky to actually get them to drop the Choir Cloak and not throw it into spikes. Basically, you need to down pogo them. Come on, don't throw yourself into spikes, buddy. And in the process of doing this, it looks like I got about 1,700 rosaries, as well as finish that quest. I imagine having done White Ward and talked to Sherma now, he'll be gone and yeah, he's gonna be in the White Ward, isn't he? Yeah, let me first turn in the quest I do have, though. I don't know what the reward for this is. I just wanted it out of my quest log, and I figured I needed to farm rosaries anyway. Well, I got rosaries. Yep, that's Sherma and White Ward. We need to go save that poor idiot. And I think that might be the trigger for her to go and get lost afterwards, because I do need her to expand her stock. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for, but I know she has something I care about. And I wanted this simple key. I've got the cash to buy more from her, but I don't need to now, so I'm not going to. So full disclosure, I came back to the White Ward. I went through the entire zone and didn't find Sherma. I didn't notice the inner prompt. I just forgot about where he was. So I had to save it quick, so I eventually ran out of health, and I've got the right equipment now. I didn't remember that this existed. Hey, dude. I know, it's a fucking terrible time in here. You shouldn't have come. Honestly, if anyone deserves to get fucked up by Cogflies, it's the guys who are bullying Sherma. I was hoping I could just damage tank it down with the Cogfly Salt before anything happened. They just both fucked off. Could you guys not? Okay. I'm sorry about that, Sherma. I know. Shit's traumatic. You shouldn't have come here, kid. It's something I did not know the first time I was here, because I didn't think to do it. But the most heartbreaking thing in this entire quest line is when you save Sherma, if you try to play for Sherma... what? Thanks for the small fragment, I guess. He just cries instead of singing with you. Oh wait, no, he only cries if you haven't saved him yet, thank God. I don't have to see it. I still don't know what it looks like. For all I know, it could be a silk quest, but I'm pretty sure it's real. Anyway, get me out of here. They want 500 rosaries because fuck you, we just want them. You guys are the worst. What is it for? Why do you want so much money? Anyways, can I please have a simple key? Oh, I've already bought it, apparently. You know what? Screw it. I'll buy the spool extender while I'm in the neighborhood. I don't feel like holding on to rosaries anymore. People keep asking for them. It makes me uncomfortable at this point. I'm gonna save and quit and see if she immediately leaves having completed that other quest. No, she does not. I wonder what the trigger for her to leave is. Maybe it's seeing putrefied ducks or the memoriam. Those are both reasonable enough possibilities. Anyways, having bought that simple key and gotten rid of all my rosaries, now seems like the perfect time to use the simple key to go get the rosary cannon, which is in fact what I'm doing, but it's 1% completion, and we need that. It's not negotiable. So the whole point of the run is 100% Steel Soul achievement. Great pile of rosaries picked up. A pale rosary necklace. That's not the one I want. Oh, yeah, more rosaries. I thought the rosary cannon was in this room, but I appear to be misremembering. I think this just goes back to where I was, so the other path down below must take me to the rosary cannon, but not before it throws me into steam for a good old practical joke. This is not how Steel Soul ends. I'm not fucked. I'll bitch out. I'll run it again. It's fine. I'm not doing it. And that's the rosary cannon. It was just on the other side of the steam. There was nothing else down here. It was literally right here. And having poked my head in the memorial while I was doing that, the merchants ran off and got him lost in there. Perfect. I was right. So while I was running around after the merchant, I realized I hadn't done any of these bell puzzles. I haven't resurrected Second Sentinel, and I need to make the cog work hard. So I stopped and did this. I'm sure the merchant will be fine. Need this cog work hard. It's very important. And while I'm going to the merchant, I may as well grab the map. Unfortunately, I'm very bad at this shit, so I'm going to use the cog glide, so I've taken so much damage already. You're not the only flying annoying bastards in this game. Okay, presumably I don't need cog flies to deal with the last guy, right? Are there more? No, we're good. Only 2 waves. Please go back to the store, man. It's not safe out here, as you should well know by now. And just like I did with Biowater, I suppose I'll go peek my head in Putrefied Ducks. Especially since the Bellway's kind of just like right there anyway. The platforming skills I've come to know and love over time. I don't even know if there's anything for me to hit that's gonna give me a real chance to get my health back at any point. This is actually what I wanted, believe it or not. Seems safer up there. Okay, we made it to the top here, which I think means, yes, it's just right here. It's that easy. And I have, I think, yeah, plenty of rosaries. We're fine. Can I get the bench too? Yes, barely. I think somebody gave me a reward at some point, so I can unlock the Biowater bench if I go there as well. And I'm not doing this right now, although there is a flea like directly above me somewhere. Oh, that's Vogue. You drop in, but you don't get anywhere near there from here. It's a long way around. We're not doing this right now. There's a million places that's not really true. We're kind of running out of places that aren't this, you know? I'm gonna go fight the Skull Tyrant. It's not Biowater and Putrefied Ducks, you know? We can have the awful part tomorrow. I think I just like playing with this setup for now. I've only got like the super basic wins. I can go get Beast if I want to, but I want to be meaner to Beast than that. I want to absolutely destroy it with Architect Crest, which requires off-screen farming, unfortunately. And I don't care to use Beast anyway. The ones I really want to try out are Architect, Shaman, and Witch. Witch is in Biowater. Shaman is in Act 3. Architect requires me to do off-screen farming. Damn shame. So I'll do that before next episode. I'll start trying out Architect next episode. And Biowater, where we'll get a very fair trial. God damn it. Look, it's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. I think for now, this is what I want to keep playing with. I've just been having a blast playing with Hunter Crest. It's very fun. Let's go kill the Tyrant that we've never dealt with. All right, I've got to imagine that the Skull Tyrant's just not gonna be very hard to deal with, right? Get up, loser. What's he gonna do? Got Deppy Taps? Who even cares? Oh, I did not see the rock. Yeah, tough fight. Very tough boss. Thank you, Cogflies. Not that I really needed them, but I don't respect this man, and that's why he's getting the Cogfly treatment. And I believe that turning into this quest is actually the trigger for the other Skull Tyrant to attack Bone Bottom whenever you actually sit on the bench. Let's see if that's correct. No new quest. What happens when I sit down? No rumbling in my controller. That's a completely missable fight. I still have the stupid Silver Bell quest. I guess I'll go knock that out. I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I think I've done most of the world other than the Memorial, which I should probably just go to, huh? Well, Silver Bells first. They suck. For you, you won't see anything. I'm just gonna not have the quest in a second. But for me, I'm gonna spend about 3 to 8 minutes wandering around the bell vein, seeing if they randomly spawn on top of me. It's very fun. Bellheart wants 400 rosaries. I mean, I might have that. I'll just give it to him, I guess. Yeah, breaking all these necklaces, there's no reason to have them not broken. I can easily afford to give you 400 here. Why not? I think that gets me my house, if I'm remembering correctly. No, evidently they needed to find some shitty bells for them to give you a house. Fine, whatever. Well, go find your stupid bells then. Thank Christ. That took me a solid like 7 or 8 minutes. That was unpleasant. I don't know how to fix the Silver Bells quest, just that it's super random and super unpleasant every single time. Anyways, the town now has more bells. I hope it helps in whatever capacity bells can help. Am I allowed to be a citizen now? No. No, I'm not. I have no idea what the criteria for becoming a citizen is, but evidently I'm not good enough. And I've got one more relic for Scrounge. It's not much, but I may as well hand it over. And just a quick check that maybe completing those quests somehow triggered it. I don't know where this other Skull Tyrant is. And frankly, I don't care. If it's an optional fight, as far as... Oh, is he coming? A train started to pass in real life and Hornet looked up at the same time. That's not actually... Okay, cool. I don't know how to trigger this guy, and frankly, I don't care to, so fuck him. Which, unfortunately, can only mean one thing. That means there is nothing left to do, no way to put it off any further. It's time for Bile Water. Because that's all that's left in Act 2 is Bile Water and Putrefied Ducks, and that should be pretty much everything. So I'm gonna purchase this bench, and next time we're gonna buckle down and clear out all the Bile Water. It's gonna suck, man. It's just not a pleasant zone to be in. I just don't have a good time here. But I don't have to do it right now. That's future me's problem. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you're having a great night, and I hope you continue to do so. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.